Suraguru Suravara Pujitalingam, Suraguru Suravara Pujitalingam, Suravana Pushpa Sadarchitalingam, Paramapadam Paramatmakalingam, Tat Pranamami Sadashivalingam. Suraguru Suravara Pujitalingam. Suraguru, that is the Guru of Devatas. And who is the Guru of Devatas? Brihaspati. So the Guru of Devatas, Suraguru, Suravara, and the best of Devatas, that eternal Linga which is worshipped by the Guru of Devatas as well as the best Devatas, Suravana Pushpa Sadarchita Linga, which is always worshipped by the flowers of Suravana. That means the garden of Devatas, which is called Svarga. We call it as Svarga. So those flowers which are available in Svarga are used to worship this eternal Linga. Suraguru, Suravana, Pujita Lingam, Suravana, Pushpa, Sadarchita Lingam. It is always worshipped with the flowers brought from Svarga. Paramapadam, Paramatmaka Lingam. That is the eternal thing that we all have to aspire for. That is the Paramapadam. That is where we all have to go back to. We have forgotten, having coming into this world, we are caught up in Maya, we are caught up in this magic world which is destroying our peace and happiness. And we have forgotten where we have come from and we don't even know where to go. But Jagat Guru is directing us. Paramapadam Paramatmakalingam. That is the Paramapadam. That is where you have come from and that is where you have to go back to. And that is the ultimate thing of our life. That is the purpose of our life. We have taken several births as different living creatures, sometimes like animals, sometimes like insects, sometimes like whatnot. Mountains, rivers. We don't know what kind of births we have taken previously. And all that karma we have accumulated, which we called it as Sanchita karma, is accumulated in one huge bag. And this birth we have only taken one handful of. The Creator has given us only one handful of Sanchita karma, which we call it as Prarabdha karma, which we are actually undergoing. So, this Prarabdha karma, with this Prarabdha karma, if we worship the Linga form of the eternal force, then even that Sanchita karma gets burnt. When Sanchita karma gets burnt, there's no need for us to take a birth again. There is no balance, there's no bank balance. If there is any bank balance, if it is debit or credit, then we are responsible for it. But when your bank account is zero, there is nothing to enjoy or nothing to suffer. So when there is nothing to enjoy nor suffer, then there is no life. We get life only when we have a balance of suffering or enjoyment. Paramapadam Paramatmakalingam Tat Pranamami Sadashivalingam. I salute and prostrate in front of that eternal Linga. I am so fortunate for being able to salute such eternal Linga, which is just not worshipped by me, but by great sages, by Devatas, by Munis, by Rishis, and by the Creator Himself, by the Sustainer Himself. And I am so fortunate to salute to such eternal form. So I hope we have had some clarity on Lingashtakam. I'll just try to summarize each stanza in capsular form. I salute and prostrate in front of that eternal Linga which is being worshipped by Brahma, Vishnu and many Devatas, all the Devatas, and which is always pure and shining all the time, and which removes me from all the pain and suffering that I brought with me in this Janma. That I salute that all-pervading, all-powerful Shivalinga, which is worshipped by the gods and the sages, and which burns all my desires, unwanted desires, which cause pain and unhappiness to me. It burns all unwanted desires, and then which is very compassionate, and that eternal Linga which has destroyed the ego of Ravana. I salute that all-pervading, all-powerful, eternal Shivalinga, which is smeared with the most fragrant paste, and that eternal Linga which enhances my buddhi, which improves my discrimination, and that Linga which is worshipped by Siddhas and Devatas and saluted by them, I salute that eternal Linga. I salute that all-powerful, all-pervading, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient Shivalinga, which represents this whole universe and the creation, which is being decorated by the golden ornaments and studded with the most precious gems, and which is also decorated with the Paniraja, the king of cobras, that is Vasuki, and that powerful Shivalinga which destroyed the Daksha Yajna. I salute that eternal Shivalinga which is decorated with the sandalwood paste and kumkum, and that Shivalinga which is adorned with the garland of lotuses, and that Shivalinga which burns all my Sanchita karma, I prostrate in front of it. I salute that eternal Shivalinga which is worshipped by Devatas and Ganas with absolute devotion and faith, and which is the absolute devotion and faith, and which shines as bright as 1,000,000 suns. I salute that eternal Shivalinga. I salute that Shivalinga which is surrounded by lotuses, and which is the cause of this creation, which is the cause behind all creation. I prostrate and salute that Shivalinga which is surrounded by 8-petal lotuses, and which is the cause of all the creation, and that Shivalinga which destroys the 8 types of poverty, Ashtadaridra Vinashana Lingam. I salute that eternal Shivalinga. I salute that eternal Shivalinga which is worshipped by the Suraguru, Brihaspati, the Guru of Devatas, and Devatas themselves, that is being worshipped by the Suraguru and the Devatas, and it is worshipped with the flowers collected from the garden which is there in the garden of Devatas, which is called Swarga. Suravana Pushpa Sadarchitalinga, always worshipped by the flowers collected from the garden of Swarga. Paramapadam Paramatmakalingam, that is the Paramapadam, and that is the source from which we have been separated from, and that is the place where we all have to get back to. So Paramapadam Paramatmakalingam Tat Pranamami. I salute that Shivalinga which will enhance my discriminating mind, make me realize the purpose of this birth, and show me my origin and take me back to my origin. That is the meaning of Lingashtakam. I hope I could help you understand this a little bit, and I'll try my best to give you better quality. And I wish to come forward. I wish to come in front of you with many such videos. If you like this video, kindly write your comments in the comment box. You can give me your suggestions. Help me give you better content to help me help you live a better life. My whole objective is to see everyone happy in this world. And I wish to do whatever best I can to make as many people in this world as happy. I wish to bring a smile on each and every one in and around me. Thank you very much for listening to me, and please share your comments and suggestions and advices. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. I wish you all a very, very happy Shivaratri. Om Namah Shivaya.